Hey Cancer, this is your monthly love and relationship reading for the month of July 2026. Hidden thorns, look beyond the romance to discern true intentions. All right, let's see how you're showing up here. Ace of Wands. Got some new spark. Seven of Swords. Looking beyond what is on the surface, looking for a new strategy. Five of Wands reversed. Not feeling any type of competition. 10 of Wands reversed. It's burden not worth having. You may be feeling that you haven't looked beyond the surface of a situation because you don't want to have to compete with this idea that there could be something secretive going on in the background. So, like, you're just kind of showing me or setting that aside as like, I'm not going to look there. I'm just going to give people the benefit of the doubt and we're going to move forward here. So, this person, your person, pardon me, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups, King of Pentacles reverse. So they see you as an emotional jackpot, the connection between you two, because King of Pentacles reversed, they are either having financial troubles or struggles. Queen of Pentacles at the basis. They see you as a financial windfall here. They see you as having financial support for them, material support. Like, even if it's not cash, it could be like, hey, come stay with me, or you can borrow my car, or I can get you this job, things like that. So King of Pentacles is like exploitative, and when it comes to money matters. What's the issue between you two? Three of Cups reverse, gossip, hidden intentions, misalignment with emotions. What else? Two of Wands, there's a strategy and a plan. King of Cups, be like very emotionally well adjusted and kind and nice. And then Hierophant, skip steps, unconventional, breaking faith, pretending to be faithful or having wisdom. I'm like biting my upper lip here. Having a they would like the issue is that they want to come off as being like very emotionally wise and self-assured and kind and compassionate and almost fatherly, hiding this lack of structure and self-control and diligence. What do you want out of the relationship? Hermit reverse. You don't want to look that deeply into it. Again, this is like running away from what might be justice reversed, an unfair circumstance. Page of Pentacles. This is also looking on the surface of life. My card for that as well. It's just like, let's just focus on what we can see. What do they want? Four of Pentacles reverse. This is poor money management, like spending more than you're making. The Lovers, let's make a emotional tie. Let's make a spiritual tie. Let's make all the ties in the world. We're on the shared purpose, the shared path. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Dependency, financial dependency. All right. If this reading is for you, then I'm sure you know it by now, because this new relationship, this person is totally looking at you like their bank account, piggy bank, financial windfall, etc. Chariot reverse. This is your card. It's coming up in your fears. So this is like a fear of lacking the willpower to take control and push through a situation, to have the staying power and the survival to make progress in your life. And this is also a card of facing fears or running from them. So the fears here are not being able to control your situation or circumstances. Six of Pentacles reversed, greed, afraid of greed, yes. Which you may be fearing that you, Nine of Swords reversed, and not helping people. Okay. Part of the reason why this person has even been able to come into your energy in the first place is because you feel that you're greedy and you don't want to be seen that way. You feel that you might not be helpful. Like this person saying, I need help, just allow me to use your car for a little while. And then like, that's all good. But also like, I really like you or whatever. You have your own fears about being withholding or not being generous or being seen to be that way. I do think subconsciously it's actually very deep within, because maybe you felt that there was someone in your life who was like very stingy or didn't offer any help to people or wasn't very compassionate, and that was like a ew, I don't ever want to be that person. But then that's allowed people to come in and take advantage of you. Two of Pentacles at the base is like, ultimately, do you have what you need to survive? Like, are you able to move forward financially securely, or are you giving away your last fucking few dollars in the bank, right? What are they afraid of? Judgment. First of all, the lightning bolt, someone finding out what they're really about. They're also afraid of not having a purpose or a plan, or being tapped into the higher self. So they're kind of showing up as they're also afraid of the Queen of Swords, personal truth. They're running from themselves in a way. They know that this is ultimately just a cash grab, or resource, desiring resources from you. They know the truth. They're running from it. They're afraid of the reality of it. They're afraid that you might know it as well, to see their true intentions. King of Swords reversed. They're afraid of being frozen out or being judged as unworthy. So what, okay, to go off the usual spread setup here, what is it that Cancer's person is fucking doing actually here? 8 of Wands. They're communicating something through text or online. This is 6 of Swords reversed, about going into a situation that is fraught with disaster and chaos and drama. What are they actually doing here behind the Fool reversed? Whatever it is, they're taking it pretty seriously. They're wanting to hold on to their resources, like something that they own. And in order to do that, they're willing to go do something kind of effed up. Three of Swords, okay. They're willing to break your heart in order to hold on to some material objects that they own. And they're doing a lot through text and communication online. That's the avenue in which they're doing it. And they're also trying to move things along very quickly before anyone has a chance, before you have a chance to see what their true intentions are. What the fuck is going on? All right, so how do you see them right now? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Oh, their money's unsteady. They don't have financial security right now. 5 of Cups reversed. You're idealizing them. 3 of Pentacles reversed. And 10 of Swords. Have they told you a story about how, they can't prove it, but someone really caused an ending to their financial security behind closed doors, metaphorically or literally? Someone took away their security or their resources, their job. They got in between them and a job. Ace of Pentacles. They made them give a loan out. They stole. They're telling this story that you've idealized, and about how someone stabbed them in the back. What's the truth of this matter? The Magician. They did it to themselves. Okay? They did it to themselves. That's right there on the fucking cards. I don't know what to tell you, man. The Magician. They did it. They had everything that they needed, and they did it to themselves. How do they see you? This is critical here. How does this person see Cancer? We'll do consciously and subconsciously. So consciously, how do they see Cancer? 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Trauma bond. We're in this together. They just want to help. Look at this. Look at this image. Here you go. Like, I see you're going through the charity case. Okay. How do they see you subconsciously? If I see the Fool, well, we already pulled it. Page of Cups, something. Excuse me. Oh my God. How do they see you consciously? So rude. Four of Wands. They've got a house. You've got a house or some sort of thing that you've worked for that you've achieved. You have an achievement. Hangman. Caught up. Caught up, self-sacrificing, martyr energy, Knight of Cups. I'll play nice. I'll offer you this emotional new beginning. I'll give you kindness and gentleness. Treat you with romance. Queen of Pentacles. That's what we pulled right at the beginning. Financial resources, material wealth, security. The sun at the base. You know, with them seeing you as a son subconsciously, I think there's something to be said for they see themselves in you to some degree. They are enjoying your light and your lightheartedness. It's not all negative. They're not that malicious. This isn't like a scam. But they also know that they're using you. So what does Cancer really need to know about this person? Four of Cups reversed, Temperance reversed, Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. So first of all, it's emotions. Cups, 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 cups. We know. Your emotions have gotten the better of you in the situation for seeing clearly and having the insight as to where this actually has the potential to go. Because on one side, I see you, Cancer energy reverse, which is, I'll just accept what's on offer. This landed on my doorstep. I'll accept it. I probably can't do any better for myself. And then on the other side of it, you have Scorpio and Pisces energy. You have true wish fulfillment, understanding, and going towards what fills your cup, what makes you feel whole, as well as Seven of Cups is having a great deal of options and potentials and actualizing those in a way that feels like you're attracting or drawing in what sustains you. Here's at the center, Temperance. This cannot be transitioned. You cannot transition a feeling of just accepting what's landed on your doorstep without any effort, Chariot, of driving towards what you want or holding a boundary up and saying, no, I deserve better. This is garbage. Get out of here. You cannot transition that type of energy that you're putting out into true wish fulfillment and true sexual and material gratification. So this person is just a placeholder that you've drawn in and through your energy. And I'm telling you, you don't deserve this. But are you telling the universe you don't deserve this? That's really what's at the crux here. So what are you learning about? I mean, it's this, but what else? Nine of Wands. Have your defenses up, honey. What are you doing? And it's also in your words, your thoughts and your words, communication, Page of Wands. What are you actually telling people? What are you communicating to the universe? And Eight of Cups. This might be a good person on some level, but are they for you? Do they have potential here? Or is it a limitation towards your wish fulfillment? Are you ready to release and walk away from something that on the surface may seem like fine? It's fine. Is it magnanimous, magnificent? Is it a wish come true, a dream come true? Well, no. But those things are hard to find, right? And you're telling me that, and that's okay. But you don't find that those things do exist and you do deserve them. The question is, have you realized that those are the things that you build with someone? I think you're showing me that you have, okay? But accepting whatever is landed at your doorstep will not lead you to that wish fulfillment, right? We saw that with these cards here. So if there's already red flags, if there's already a misconnect, a misrepresentation of what this person is showing you, and they've said some things too, I feel, that have thrown up a red flag. But because I saw so many of these cards that are telling me you're willfully looking away from it, you know. Come on, Cancer, you know. You deserve better than this. It's just not forthcoming right away. So it's like, well, this is easier and I don't want to have to take control or feel like I'm out of control of who's coming around me. Like, I mean, that's a spread for another day is what I want to say. Six of Cups. The habitual pattern is to depersonalize your own compassion onto others. And there's a big danger in that. Just because you unconditionally love people, that you believe everyone is deserving of love and respect and kindness and sensitivity, doesn't mean that everyone else thinks that way. You have to guard this as the precious treasure it is. This compassion, this unconditional love must be guarded and only given to those who can share and share alike in this type of relationship. Now, if you want to give a little bit of charity here to someone, that's one thing. Then you can trust that the universe will reciprocate. But you're talking about a lover's connection. That is shared path. That is intertwining our fates. You cannot just do that with anybody when you have this on the line. The most pure, innocent, God's love vibes in the deck on the planet. This needs better protection, period. All right. So what are you releasing right now for your own best interest? What do your guides suggest you let go of? Eight of Pentacles, sunk cost fallacy. So what you've already worked at, this repeated pattern, feeling that you have to work to earn something and do something over and over again, the world. What has already closed out, what you already intuitively know to have closed out. Five of Swords. This is insult to injury here. Any further is insult to injury. Oh my. All right, let's get an animal card for you. Blue Heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Damn, this is... my heart goes out to you. This isn't easy. One moment. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Blue Heron. Trust your deepest sense of knowing what the right action is and do it. And don't rely on others to tell you what to do or how to act. Not everyone will approve of the decisions you make, and if your choice goes against the grain of what people expect, again, man, we saw, what was that, Hierophant reverse somewhere in here? Something going against the grain. You'll no doubt run into strong criticism and judgment. Stand still. Look around you and breathe. You're doing just fine in spite of others' assessments of you. Besides, your greatest and most fulfilling support will come from the place inside that guides you by revealing signs that tell you what path to follow. Heeding these signs will help your soul be in alignment with your spirit's intent for you. You may have to get both feet in the water and wade through the dregs of other people's disapproval, asserting yourself where needed. Practical optimism and clarity of purpose will always dissipate any tendencies towards cynicism or self-pity. Trust in your inner knowing, and let that be the source of your strength to help you keep moving forward. Couldn't pull a more Cancer card if I tried. You know, you've got to trust yourself. At some point along the way, you've got to stand to that center of your being and just let it go, whatever it might be. So let's get guides, angels, and loved ones on your side, and on the other side, have a message for you. What is it? Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. As a quick aside, there's something to be said for bringing people in. The magician, right? This person did it to themselves. They're telling this whole song and dance, and they may not even believe this themselves, right? Like, I'm not saying that they consciously know they did it to themselves, but whatever this like thing that caused their misfortune, they're depersonalizing it as everyone else's fault but their own. And when you get in the way of someone coming to a reckoning of having to take control of their own life and make their own fortune, you're holding them back as well. And of course, the damage that you do to yourself, right? Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Interestingly, for this card, I feel like they're also saying that this person will always bounce back. They are resilient as well. They are also a survivor. Look at how they've been willing to misrepresent themselves to you in order to survive. So you would never do that. You're showing me Six of Cups. You would never do this. That's why you didn't want to see it coming, even though your intuition was fucking firing off. But if you feel any guilt about leaving this person at the curb, or anyone else around you saying, "Oh, how could you do that?" They just told you they have cancer. Well, okay, well, where's the doctor's note? Like, or whatever it is, I think that, like, they will be fine also. That's something that you need to know to help you move forward here, regardless. Hopefully that was helpful to you. If you like that, please like and subscribe. I also have rising sign readings available on my channel right now for all of the rising signs, so go check yours out. And I also have picket cards if you want to go into a deeper dive on some different subjects. I have that as well. Stay tuned, because I kind of have a stream of consciousness with each of the different 12 signs that I read for. So we'll get more information as time goes on for you based on the free will decisions of the collective I read for. So, man, get in. Take good care of yourself and put yourself first here this month. It'll be worth it. See you later. Bye.